Hi everybody, so I'm here with Nate. We're gonna have a playing lesson today. So we've had a couple of lessons on the range where we've worked on some things in the swing, and now I've invited Nate to come play golf. So there's a difference between playing swing and playing golf. And so I've given him instruction of what I'd like to see long-term in his swing over there. But our goal out here is to play with comfort and to make the most free swing possible, because it's impossible to swing with comfort and freedom if you're thinking about your swing while you're swinging. So our goal out here today is to foster some process orientation. It's going to be a little different for everybody. For me, my goal as I stand behind this ball is I've heard it described as a think box, play box. I've heard it described as universe 1, universe 2. So as I'm standing behind my ball, before I start my routine, I'm kind of visualizing the sort of shot I want to hit. In this case, it's at the flag and cutting back to the right. Left is no good. So I'm sitting here trying to get comfortable, trying to visualize my shot. And once I'm kind of locked in on what I want to try to do, my goal is to stick with that visualization until the ball is airborne. So 2 looks and let it go. Thank you. So just kind of first few holes here, try to pick a target and swing as freely as you can, Nate. Lovely. Way to go, man. Looking 122 to the flag. Just kind of concept-wise, what shot suits your eye the best? What do you kind of see in your mind's eye trying to leave this thing right on that pin?
I tend to, on the shorter irons, I tend to hook a little bit more. So I'm going to aim to the left of that bunker, and then that way I've got a little bit of room to come in. Yeah.
Okay, so you just established your plan.
Yeah.
So now stick with your plan until the ball is airborne, as though the swing is just going to come out of nowhere.
Okay.
No swing thoughts. Visualize what you want to do and see what swing comes out of you.
Okay. Got
it. Beautiful. High draw right at the target. Pin high.
I'll take that.
My goodness gracious, that was awesome. Tap in par. So that's the safe play.
Okay, not that way.
Not ideal, but safe. So when the wind's blowing in your face a little bit, do you do anything differently, or does it bother you?
No, I don't think it bothers me. I don't think I know enough how to react to that, honestly.
Okay, well let's just try to get back to that think box, play box. So as you stand behind the ball, visualize what you want to do, and then once you're happy with your intent, then start stepping towards your ball and swing with freedom. That's okay. Better than the alternative. Okay, we're off to the right a little bit, but that's playability-wise, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we got a par 5 here, and there's a creek that runs across the fairway.
Okay.
So we're probably 250-ish to the pin. Let's just hit something up and over this tree at that bunker on the left. All you got to do is hit something 130 yards.
Okay, so maybe I'll do a 9-iron, or I usually hit that 135.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, and I'll aim right straight at this tree. Right,
Yeah. So we can't control the swing. All we can do is control the visualization. Stick with the visualization. Let the swing come out of you without any instruction.
Okay, got it.
Beauty.
This is fun, Clay. Thanks.
Yeah, it's cool to just kind of, a lot of people never get to think about the game other than a bunch of swings strung together.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunately not the way to do it. All right.
214,
Thank you. All right, let's. I'm not playing for score today, so I'm going to play for the most fun shot.
Okay, I like
which is going to be the low slicer. Just got to get it across the creek and bounce something up. So something low with a 4-iron. It is more.
Tiger Stinger?
If I can pull this off, I'll be impressed. There's a little bit of grass behind the ball, which makes it harder to slice it like I want, but
Is that how that works?
yeah, you just can't get a friction on the back of the ball, so it kind of knuckles out and it stays pretty straight. But I'll try to get a little steeper, and same kind of program here. I'm just trusting the visualization of a low slicer starting at that bunker, working back towards the pin.
Okay.
I can't control the swing while I'm swinging, so I just got to kind of let go. And we've probably cleared the creek. Just gonna be pin high right, which isn't the end of the world. Pitch and a putt. Beauty. Just a high draw. It's gonna be over the junk. We'll have a chip and a putt.
I yanked that inside. That's what I did. Yanked it inside. When I get excited on stroke, like I feel like I'm going to be Ricky Fowler, I might do that.
Okay. So that's a common thing to start talking about the swing while you're out here. What I would challenge you to consider before that is just compare your level of comfort over the ball versus that iron shot you hit into the first green. Just, there's no right or wrong answer. Just sort of be aware of any.
How you feel?
Yeah, if you were stressed out over that one, if you wanted to try to impress me, if you wanted to try to impress yourself, anything that sort of got you out of that, I want to hit it here. Just keep focusing on what you want to try to do. The demons will try to get you to say, you know, try that swing thought you saw on YouTube, or try this, try that. But the proof is in the pudding if you can kind of stick with your visualization and let the swing happen. Now, we are human, and you're a semi-beginner golfer, so you got to give yourself a little bit of grace. But the key to playing golf is to focus on what you want to try to do without any unneeded instruction to your swing. So what's your first instinct of how to approach this shot?
I think something easy, something that you do. I don't need to be fancy.
Yeah.
I think I just need to hit a little chip, bounce on the fringe, and then let it roll, I hope.
Yeah, so a wise man once told me, get your first chip on the green no matter what.
Yeah, okay.
So anywhere on the green is your goal.
Okay. Yeah, nice and
Visualize where you want the ball to land. Forget about the target. Figure out where you want the ball to land, and then that's your
I
target.
actually think I wanted to land in that little kind of burnt out spot
Yeah,
there.
let's see it.
Hopefully it'll turn a little bit.
Perfect.
Something like that.
Feel it up there. Stick with where you want to land it.
Okay. Nice and not too much, not too much.
Awesome.
Too much.
That's great. Mission accomplished. We got our first chip on the green. All right, tell me about your shot that you want to hit, Nate.
A little bit to the right.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm going to do, so I have a little bit of safety, because I tend to hook my thing.
Love it.
Right, and I got
Okay, so don't step towards your ball till you've got a really clear visual, and then stick with that visual through thick and thin. Awesome swing. So take the future you inside your head over that shot.
Okay.
What? Tell me about your visualization. Are you the kind of person that sees like one of those shot tracers, like on TV, or is it more of a feeling of where you want to hit it?
I think I try to see the shot trace. My hard part is that my game is just my dispersion is
Sure.
so wide that I'm always trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
But what helped me here on this one is that I didn't think about my swing at all. I actually was just thinking about where I wanted to aim. So that was good that I was thinking about something other than, you know, pull this back, don't pull the inside, all that kind of stuff like that.
And then when the rubber met the road, if it's time to swing the club, how did your mindset change? Was there a pull towards try to swing like this, or were you able to stick with your visual?
Yeah, I think I was really thinking about my visual. That's a good cue for me, because it keeps my mind busy on something that's positive.
Yeah.
Going, okay, Nate, stand up straight. Oh, put your weight here. Don't yank on the inside. You know, the 15,000 instructions you give yourself. I've actually never had my mind just thinking about the shot. When I got out there, that was, I have to think about that. I've always been thinking about, all right, first step of the backswing, first step of the backswing.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes sense that you should do, and that's what almost everybody does.
Yeah.
But you kind of fall into this flow and rhythm of just trying to hit shots. Phil Mickelson boiled it down, I think, the best. He just said, focus on what you want to try to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, that's good to know.
It's all you're thinking about. It's all right. It's the proper side to miss on. You got plenty of room over there.
Yeah, I felt it, you know, my wrist is hot, which means I'm probably pulling a little bit inside. But hey, I at least make clean contact.
And then how was your mindset?
Good. All I was doing was thinking about the shot.
Okay.
That's really helpful. I'd never
No
thought about that
corruption.
before. Yeah. That's all I thought about was the shot.
One of my favorite golf thinkers says it's not about the quality of your swing, it's about the quality of the silence in your mind.
Huh. That's well said.
How comfortable are you? All right, 116, I'm gonna have to step on a gap wedge. I feel a little rushed, so my goal here is to just flow through my normal deal here. Just left of the pin, 2 looks and let it go. That was already 3 looks. Once I get 3 looks, then I'm kind of improvising, and then it just sort of snowballs into an anxious swing here. 2 looks, let it go.
Nice shot. I got it, yeah, so you really stick to your free shot.
Yeah, as soon as you become aware that you've deviated, then your goal is to back off the ball. No matter how annoying it is to your playing partners or whatever, you can still play an efficient, good pace round of golf while sticking to your process.
Okay, got it.
I think long term you're going to play faster because you're going to hit the ball fewer times.
Too much.
That's
Way
all
too
right.
much. God, I went too far.
Technique's fine. It's just a little bigger backswing than you need, but it's okay. We'll just practice it. Comfortable headspace, and then the theory is you start planning, that leads to comfort, and then the comfortable headspace kind of manifests the plan. So plan, comfort, plan.
Okay, got it.
And nothing about plan, comfort, plan says anything about the swing. It's just trusting the theory that with the proper intention in your mind, your body will make the swing to accommodate your intent. So this one I like to play a big banana slice because it's fun. So I'm going to hit it over that neon green tree on the left and slice it back towards those cart signs. My goal is just to have no hesitation at any point. It's like a train is leaving the station and I'm just going to go through my routine. Some sort of version of that. That was pretty shitty, but acceptable.
You painted it well.
Tell me about what you see.
I think I'm gonna go right down the middle, and I'm gonna aim to the right of the big tree, so that just gives me all the room in the world. So I guess maybe towards that big tree down there, not the skinny one, but the bigger 4 one, kind of down the center.
Okay, try this one. Okay, so we're back here in the think box.
Okay.
When you exit the think box, exit on one big long exhale,
Okay.
and then just kind of flow.
Okay. Got it. Oh no, I came across.
That's all right.
Wow. Wow.
How comfortable did you feel over the ball? You're back in play, by the way, but the important part is how you felt over that ball.
I did. I think I started thinking about my swing. Is what
Okay.
I started thinking about.
Cool. Well, that's all you need to be aware of while you're out here playing.
I was thinking about my swing. I should have been thinking about. I should have been thinking about the shot.
Just, yeah, notice the level of comfort on that one versus some of your previous more successful ones. You start to, associate comfort with quality shot.
Yeah.
The first hole should be the reminder to you, okay, I can hit a high draw right down the middle with my driver. I am capable. And the goal out here is to do what you're capable of consistently, not something that you're aspiring to do. The stuff that you're aspiring to do, you can try on the range, but out here, you got to try to create some sort of repeatable motion to lead to that consistency that you're seeking. So let's see, the game becomes, can we get in the hole from here in 4 shots?
Yep, okay.
This is a par 4 from here.
So we just punch it out through there?
You tell me what kind of get in there and feel your, if
Well,
you're...
It depends on what I got for a backswing here.
So right off the bat, to me, it's just looking like a little flick of the wrist 7-iron.
Yeah. And
you're just trying to get it in the fairway. The distance isn't the goal.
Yeah. I like that, yeah, a little punch shot with a 7.
Yeah, just kind of like a little hockey wrister. And the tendency on these is to hit them a little too hard, so see in the fairway where you want it to end up and then just make the motion to accommodate that. Beauty.
Oh, come on.
That's all right.
Golly.
We still got a shot towards the green. We've improved our situation. Just visualize something going a little bit lower and see what comes out of you. And the goal would be...
back of my stroke or feet or front a little bit?
Play it off the back to help bring the ball flight down. And let's play the 8. The 7 brings me anxiety. The mistake here would be to miss long.
Okay.
Play 8, something kind of low, run it up there. Okay. Stick with a visual.
Okay, visual. Play it low. Get there. Oh, where'd it go? Oh my God.
A little right. It's all right.
Hit up that hill.
We know what we got to work on. We got to work on punch shots. So the difference between a punch shot and a full swing is mostly the follow through. So that one you made a beautiful swing, but it was just like a normal big high finish. So next time on your punch outs, imagine there's like a limb right here, and you want to stick the landing below the limb. Yeah, and it's a much smaller swing.
I'm going to try to go straight down the street. That saves me from the left and gives me lots of room on the right.
Yeah, right side of the hole's fair. Give me one long exhale as you walk into the ball. Stick with your visual. Okay. Silence the demons with the visual.
Yep, got
it. Awesome. So since it's a new skill, I'll give you kind of a visualization here.
Okay. Yeah, 197, what, 4-iron?
Yeah, 4-iron, and the goal is just to keep it in the fairway, and if we get lucky and roll it all the way up on the green, that's awesome. So imagine I'm right here. Take maybe a couple of practice swings.
Okay, let me try. Let me try. So practice swing.
And then finish under this stick. Don't hit the stick.
Stop.
Yep.
Okay, so come and stop.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And then see what you can do. Just roll it up there.
Okay. Nope.
It's all right. It's a new skill. Unreasonable to try to do it right the first time. Sweet. 3 positions to think about.
Okay.
That setup is 1.
Yeah.
The swing is 2.
Yeah.
The finish position is 3.
Okay.
I want you to feel the same level of comfort that you feel at 1, at 3. That's your only goal. Okay. Number 2 just happens.
My backswing got up there.
That's all right. It's a good miss.
Well recovered.
Super miss. All right, big old monster truck tire up here, Nate. Put it in it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to aim to the right.
Yeah, it's with how slow it is, it's going to play pretty straight. Focus on your speed. Big monster truck tire inside of a 3-foot radius is your goal.
Okay.
Way to go.
I know. Who's maintaining these greens, for God's sakes?
That hit.
Good putt. Great speed. Beautiful. Very acceptable. A little bleeder off to the right, but
Not bad.
one step into the rough.
Not bad.
How comfortable were you at 3 compared to 1?
Good. I got up there, though. I started thinking about my swing a little bit.
Okay.
I was trying to block that out of my head.
So the way we block it is with the visual. I still do it all these years later, but especially under the heat of the gun, you got to try to focus on something. Let's do a fun bleeder shot here. Left to right slinger. There we go. Well, what can you hit on the green? If there's a gun to your head, you have to hit the green here.
I'm gonna hit my A wedge. Gonna try to just do maybe a quarter swing and try to bounce off the top of that.
Do what you can do.
Okay. Little bounce off there. Maybe a little bit more.
Great technique. That's awesome. Rule number 1 has been achieved. Get your first chip on the green. That's all you want to do. You start making the double bogeys when you hit it in the bunker. Oh, he went for the shot that...
Mickelson, I felt it. I felt that one.
He didn't have the gun to his head on that one.
I loved it though. I loved the going for it.
Steadily breaking this way, Nate. Out here would be... So then, big monster truck. Focus on that. It's not bad. That's great lag. All right, long uphill dogleg to the right, par 4. You got a mile left. You can kind of miss on this hole.
How do you slice this a little? How do I play a fade on it?
So to start towards a slice, you want to aim your body, knees, hips, shoulders left, and club face right relative to your body. Body's here. This is an exaggeration, but it's good for demonstration. And then I'm going to try to swing along the line of my feet.
So you're not swinging out to that other tee?
No, I'm going to try to swing down my foot line.
Okay.
And my club face is going to be right relative of my path.
Oh, got it. Okay. That's excellent. Wow, nice shot.
Hey, that's the right idea. You just got to swing more left. So yeah, as someone that has an in to out path, that's going to take many, many balls in order to start a ball left that curves back to the right, because that's kind of totally flipping your dog there. That's 180 opposite of what you usually do.
Okay, got it.
But it's the principle's there you can start playing with.
Yeah.
So I like to put down a 2x4 on the range that gives you really good feedback along the outside edge of your ball.
Got it.
And put that 2x4 parallel with your feet. So you have to swing left.
Along there, okay. What does the flyer actually mean? It just means sitting way up in the grass?
A flyer it happens when there's like grass that's coming in between your club face and the ball. So
Okay.
as I'm addressing this, there's just a little pieces of grass, and anything that gets between the club face and the ball is going to be like a tire hydroplaning on a wet road.
Got it.
So that ball's going to come out hotter with less spin. It's just going to knuckle out.
Okay.
So it ends up going much further. So I'm going to play, this is a 150 shot. I'm downwind and I'm expecting a little bit of a flyer. So I'm going to choke down slightly on a pitching wedge, which is like a 135 shot for normal no wind conditions. So 135 to 150. Let's see if we're right. I'm going to aim at that hedge just left of the pin and flow through my process. My goal is to be at 1 and 3 as comfortable as I was at 1 at the other. The swing just kind of happens.
Nice shot. That was beauty.
Thank you. And it did shoot, and might be a little long, but does the flow kind of make any sense after that? Like, there's no way to fake it. I mean, it's going to happen as you get more comfortable playing more golf, but when I'm playing my best, it's definitely an uninterrupted sort of flow of thought, which revolves around my visualization. All right, so not a flyer, not much grass interference on the back edge of the ball. 137 downwind, long as toast. So let's play that 9-iron 130 shot.
Okay.
Play for it to bounce up there. And where's your eye naturally drawn for this shot to get it on the green? Absolutely, positively have to get it on the green.
Aiming right at the stick.
All right, let's see it. Beautiful swing. Awesome. And that's the end of our playing lesson with Nate. Well done out there. Just a couple of little stats to keep in mind at the end of the round. By my count, we had 49 blows out there, 7 of which were with driver. That's 14% of your shots for the day. 9 of those 49 were full irons. That's 18% of your shots. 2 punch outs. That's 4%. Shots inside 100 yards, we had 11. That is 22% of your shots. And we had 19 putts. That's 38% of your shots. So a full 60% of your shots occurred inside 100 yards. So there's a tendency to get captivated with the swing. You know, I don't love my swing. I want to try to get it better. I want to be more efficient with the full swing. But with 60% of your shots occurring inside 100 yards, that's pretty good clue from the universe that we got to work on the short game. And we went and worked on the short game area at the Golf Club of Dallas, and that will be shown in a subsequent video. But thanks for being with us for this playing lesson with Nate out at the Golf Club of Dallas. I invite y'all to come out and join me for my adult golf camp starting Tuesday, August 18th, and running every Tuesday at 7 p.m. The following 4 Tuesdays. So give me a shout online or text me to get signed up for my adult golf camp. I think it's going to be good for people of all ability levels, and I think it'll help you out, and it might be a little bit fun. Golf's supposed to be fun. Let's make it fun. Thanks, folks.